Well, hello everyone, and today, we've been shopping again, and Wendy spotted this Chinese style barbecue pork fillet, and we thought, we'll have a look at this. Yeah, we'll give it a try. It's got all the signs there, look. Now, serves 4, so in theory it should serve us twice, but I've got my doubts about that. We're getting a bit hungry. Yeah, we were in ALDI again, and it says on there, cook on a fan oven, 180, 30 minutes. Now, I'd say probably 20 minutes will do. So if we do 180, 20 minutes, and then I think we'll have a look. And I did have a look at the instructions, and all it says is to tip the sauce on top of the meat when it's finished. But yeah, I've got to be honest, this has actually been in the freezer overnight. I didn't realise it was chilled, and I put it in the freezer, so we've had to let it thaw out a bit, and it's thawed out, but you know, things are cold, so I might put the sauce in some warm water. I think that'll be the best answer for us. So let's just get it out and have a look. Yeah, that ring's still a little warm, but they're all right. There's the sauce, and that, oh, it just says, I don't know, how do you say it? House in sauce? That's what I say, I don't know. But apparently that's what that is, but I think we've already got that. But anyway, that's what you get with the box. And there's your pork fillet. Well, I don't know. Does that look very appetising? Oh, sorry, the camera's a little high, isn't it? Can't see. I'm sorry about that. There it is. As I say, there's your sauce, and there's the actual fillet, and that's to serve 4, but I've got my doubts about that. Anyway, we'll give it a try, see how we go. It says to put it in a, put it in a tray in the centre of the oven, and you've got to put a lid on it as well, so it's got to come out of the packaging, which is fair enough. Let's have a look what we've got to put it in. Right, well, I've tried to get organised for a change, and as that was cold, I'm going to leave it in some warm water. You know, it's not scalding out, I just thought it'd warm it through a bit. Now, it said put this in a tin, so what I've done, I've like double wrapped it in foil so we can undo it after. There's a fair few juices in there, so we'll pop that in. Now, I said we'd do it on 180 for 20 minutes, I said. So let's set that to 20 minutes. Come on, Graham. Right, we'll get that started. Yeah, as I say, we'll just try and keep his eye on that, but I think that won't be far off. Hang on, I've got to stop. I do apologise. Well, I'm sorry about that. I thought I was getting organised, but I wasn't, because one of the subscribers, Dave, wants me to fit this meter and give it a go again. I think he's missing my meter, to be honest. So what we've done, I've set that up at 33 pence, which is what we pay at the moment. I've done this before, so you know what we're doing, but hang on, let me just show you. I don't know whether, can you see that? There you go. It's set up at 33 pence, that's the cost. So now, as soon as we run it, it'll start calculating how much it's costing to cook this. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, Dave. I said I'd do it, but oh God, it's remembering, mate. I thought it was a bit more organised. So we're on 180 for 20 minutes. I paused it instantly. It's not done anything. Again, I've not warmed it up. You silly fool. Let's go. I think it might take more than 20 minutes actually, because I've not warmed the oven. Another mistake. Oh God. Is it because I'm getting hungry again? Hungry and thirsty. Could well be. I'll tell you what, while that's cooking, I'm going to sit down out a cup of tea, then we'll all be better, won't we? I perhaps won't get it wrong then. It's not going to be wrong. Now I thought what I'll do, I'll show you the wattage on here because it's going up and down. This is what I was trying to explain before. You know, the wattage of the machine is not necessarily the wattage that you're using. Now if you can see there, at the moment, we're on 32 watts, look, because it's obviously reached temperature and the fan's still running, but it's not using the maximum power. Now it's going back up now, you see that? So obviously the heat's kicked back in now. So now we're running at a higher wattage, and we're 1800 watt there, look. Yeah, 1813 watts, 11. You see, I'm trying to explain this, I don't know how else to put it, but although it's the wattage in the machine, I think it was 1800 watt, I'm sure it is. But I thought it was 1700 watt. Anyway, when you turn it on, it runs at a higher wattage, but as it warms up, the wattage will drop like it is now. So because the wattage drops, you're using less power. I'm sure everybody really understands this. But the clever thing about this machine, it takes this into account. So where you're paying 33 pence per kilowatt, if you run at a kilowatt for an hour, that's 33 pence. But if it runs for an hour, it's not going to be that much because it's not on all the time. And this is another thing with the air fryer as against your normal oven. Your normal oven, you just seem to be bashing the heat out all the time. I know they are thermostatic, it will go on and off. But with this being a smaller space, it cuts in and out more often. And I'm sorry if this seems a bit boring, but I think, as I say, at least one of the subscribers, and I'm sure others, are quite interested in this. I mean, look how that wattage has dropped now. So that's obviously reached temperature, and now the fan's going, it's just sort of ticking over. But without the meter, you can't tell this is happening. You know, you just think it's running at its normal wattage when it's not. I mean, 32 watts is really low. You know, at the minute it's not using much power. But I'll just leave it on a little bit longer, and then, as I say, as the temperature drops, you will see that increase. Yeah, I say it'll increase, look, it'll make me a fool now, look, here we go. Now I heard it actually click back in there, and look, it's gone back up to 1800 watt. No, 1810 watt. You see, it's gone up, and now it's evened out. There you go. So we're running at 1800 watt at the moment. Now, did that click again? Yes, look, I thought so. Look how it's dropped again. I'm sorry if this is a bit boring, but it's just a point I've tried to make before, and I don't think everybody understands. And I'm sure a lot of people understand a lot better than me do. But I hope that helps. I'm sure somebody will tell me. Let's get the camera back over here. Yeah, that's just a bit of information. I thought, oh, it's a difficult thing to understand if you know nothing about it. But this is all part and parcel of the air fryer running a lot cheaper than your oven. It's not just physical size, it's the way it runs. So I'm sorry if that's a bit boring, but we'll carry on. We've got 12 minutes to go now at 180. So what I should do now, I'll bring you back when something happens. We'll get the thermometer out ready as well. See you in a bit. Now I don't know whether you can see, but we're in the last minute now of the 20 minutes. So personally, that's not going to be enough. Look, I think we need the temperature on the thermometer. Oh, it's stopping now. That's better. Right, all the old ladies, run to recharge your batteries in their hearing aids. Yeah, I'm sorry about that story, but I don't want to offend anybody, but if you'd have been there, it was quite funny. Anyway, that's another story. Yeah, the temperature on the thermometer, it should be 77. As you can see, it's only 62. And as I explained, I'm an idiot again. I forgot to warm the oven up first, which I should have done. So yeah, and the meat's, yeah, it is cold because, yeah, we picked it up yesterday and I put it in the freezer not realising it was chilled. You know what it's like when you come back with a big trolley full of shopping and we're just putting it away. So it's thawed out fine, but obviously it's still fairly cold, so I'm not in the least bit surprised it's not reached temperature. So I think what I'm going to do, you're supposed to cook it the last 5 minutes without the cover on, but we're not on temperature yet. So I think we'll just stick it on 180 again for another 5 minutes. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So 180, and on the, we'll just do another 5 minutes and see how we go. We can always stick another 5 on if we want to. Yeah, let's go for it. And I've stuck the magic wand in there so we can actually take the temperature as we go along. I think we can see that now. Yeah, so I'll just keep an eye on that. As you see, the temperature is going up. It's got to get to 77, so I don't, maybe 5 minutes won't do it, but it's miraculous how it gains heat in just the last few minutes. Let's have a look. At the moment, on the gauge, it's cost us 8.8 pence to get to this point. So because we're on 180, it's obviously cheaper than running it at 200, which makes a difference again. So anyway, as you can see, we're on 65 at the moment with the temperature. Yeah, I've gone on to 66. So I'll switch this off and we'll bring you back in 5 minutes. Well, as you can see, we're in the last minute now on the cassoulet and the temperature is 71. Now, it says for pork there 77, so unless it miraculously jumps up 6 degrees in a minute, it's not going to make it, is it? It's on 72 now. Yeah, you see the steaming at the side. Oh, let's finish now. No, I'm not happy. I don't care how long it takes. We've got to get this warm enough. It is pork after all. If you see the steam, yeah, I took the bag out and warmed it up in the microwave and put it back, just so it's nice and warm for us. So what I'm going to do now, we've reached 72 degrees. Now I'm going to put it on another 5 minutes, and I feel sure this will do it. So what I will do, yes, I think another 5 minutes will do it. There we go, another 180, 5 minutes, off we go. Yeah, I know I'm talking while it's cooking, I'm sorry about that. But it does say on there, for a fan oven, it says 180, look, 30 minutes. Now, I'm a little bit dubious about that, you know, I don't know, maybe it's long enough. This is supposed to feed 4 people, so, oh, I don't know. But I'm not happy. Until it reaches 77, we're going to keep plugging away. It did actually advise on doing it for the last 5 minutes, so we'll see how the time goes. And then I think also I should issue a warning to any dog owners whose big poodles are going to go crazy when the alarm sounds. I'm sorry. The alarm's going to sound when it reaches 77. Well, if we get there. So, yeah, hide your dogs now. If your dog's of a nervous disposition, turn the television down or remove the dog. I don't know. The things I'm trying to do to please people, eh? It's no wonder I forget. Oh dear. Anyway, at least for Dave, I remembered to put the gauge in to measure the electric, even if it was at the last minute. Yeah, look, we're on 75 now. It's only got a couple of degrees to go, and we're on 4 minutes on the cassoulet. So we're almost there. At the minute, to cook that, it's cost 10.5 pence. That's 10 10.5 UK pence. I think everybody will realise that. Yeah, it's a couple of degrees off. I think I'm going to leave it running. I'm sorry if this is a bit boring. But if I bring you back when it touches 77, we might look, I'll turn it off and it'll go. So yeah, look, we're on 76 now and it's just gone. We've got 3 minutes left to go. So I expect the alarm to go off anytime soon. And then what we'll do for the remaining time, I'll just undo it. But I don't think it'll need 5 minutes. Come on, 1 degree to go and we're away. God, it's like cheering for the horses, isn't it? Come on, go on boy, go on. Go on, you can do it. Come on. Oh God, it's like watching a pot boiling. Oh, here we go, we're in, we've reached temperature. Right. I shall turn that off for any nervous dogs. The only thing with this, you have to be careful you don't burn it when you pull it out. There we go, we'll leave that down there. Oh, I've not got my mat. Oh, let's just have a look. Well, it feels good and hot in here, got to be honest. Wow, it's hot, mate. That don't look too bad. I know you can't really see yet, but wow. The remaining time, try and fold it down a bit, we don't want that taken off. The remaining time, I've just uncovered it and we'll slide it back in for a further 2 minutes. It's best to switch it on, Graham. Right, I shall just bring you back when it's had its other couple of minutes. Right, we're in the last minute now. As I say, we know the meat's reached temperature, so we're happy with that. There we go. That's it now, cooking finished. And for Dave, we've used 11.8 pence of electricity. Now, I know the electricity price is horrendous, but we've got to be saving money by doing it like this. We've got to be, haven't we? Let's just have a look now. Yeah, somebody's run off with me. Oh, I can see them now. Wendy's had them. I better not say out, had I? Here we go. Let's try and get this out without burning me. I think we're going to have to lift the whole thing. There we go. Well, that's as clean as a whistle. What do you say, clean as a whistle? What does that? Why do we actually say that? I don't know. Well, that slather in a whistle ain't going to be clean, is it? Oh, I don't know. Just another little mystery. Or is it only me that says clean as a whistle? Well, that's what it looks like. And now all we do is tip the sauce over. But what we should do, we'll just let that settle down for a few minutes and I'll carve it up. So I think we've all got the information. I'll bring you back when we sort it out. Right, we've just fried off some noodles because I've often thought you must wonder where the noodles come from, or you know, we put potatoes and all sorts, but I thought, well, I'll just show you this anyway. So there's some onion and noodles in the pan. We just fried them off, and that we've done that with just a little bit of this chopped garlic. I mean, we tend to be using this all the time now. We have got powdered garlic, but this stuff, we only find, we just need a tip off the spoon. It's pretty good, we find. And a bit of the sesame oil. And, you know, just for a little bit more taste. a bit of light soya sauce we sprinkled in there, but I just thought I'd mention that. Well, there's the dinner ready to eat. Now, it says on there, 4 servings. Come on, mate, I'm a growing lad. I've tried not to be greedy, and I don't think we're greedy there, but that is at least 2/3 of it. So I've saved a bit, but, you know, I'm absolutely sure it said 4 servings on there. Where did I see that? There you go, mate. Plain as you like. On the front, look. 4 servings. No, not in this house. I'll just take a final shot there of how much we used. And the meter was on for 31.5 minutes there, you can see. And it cost 11.84 pence. So you can say you've cooked that for less than 12 pence. You know, yeah, it's got to be better. Well, to be perfectly honest, I had a bit of negative feeling about this dinner. Let's check again, Graham, because you know you forget. Look, I wrote on there £4.29, and I thought we're going to eat that in one go. And I thought, I suppose that's not too bad. But then, as I said before, I noticed it serves 4. And I looked at it and I thought, my God, mate, you ain't going to serve 4. Come on. What do they think we are? And if you look at this, I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of meat on there. Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they've shown 8 pieces of meat cut there. Not massively thick, but, you know, fair enough, fair enough. And a little bowl of rice there. And a few bits of spring onion chucked on the top. Look, now, come on. 4 people. No. Now, tried not to be greedy. So me and Wendy have actually eaten about 2/3 of this. I would imagine there's probably about 1/3 left. Because I thought, I don't want to be too greedy and eat the whole lot. You'll only slag me off, I bet. Hey. Anyway, I thought, now I've got a bit of a downer on this. And they're saying 30 minutes to cook it in the conventional oven. I know I didn't warm the cassoulet up, and I did take it out the freezer this morning. It was a little cold, but it was thawed out fine, but it weren't. So a bit of give and take, but I'm a bit dubious about that 30 minutes. I mean, our thermometer, 77 degrees, and I want it to be at least 77 degrees. So, yeah, you know, yeah. I don't know what ALDI are playing at there, because to me, I'm a bit doubtful about the 30 minutes. If that's to feed 4, it's just no way. So, but on a lighter note, my God, mate, it tasted lovely. Here I am moaning about it. It tasted great. We enjoyed that with the noodles. I can't say any other. We did. We enjoyed it. And for my mate Dave, look, I'll do my best to carry on with this, Dave. And I know I've told you already, but look, mate, 31 minutes it's spent cooking, and it's 11.84 pence is the cost, and that's at 33 pence a unit. So you know what I mean, it's cooked all right, it tastes all right, but I think ALDI, you need a bigger size for a growing lad like me. Anyway, all I've got to say now is, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you want to leave me any comments, I'll do my best to reply to you. But yeah, 4 of us eating this, mate. We'd be going home hungry. Anyway, that's all for now.